What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Northwestern versus Dayton college basketball matchup going down Friday, November 10th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Northwestern and Dayton. And Dayton starting the year with a 63-47 win over SIU Edwardsville. They did take a loss in that game. We'll touch on that in a second. Meanwhile, Northwestern 72-61 victors over Binghamton in their opener. But let's get to Dayton. Like I said, they did take a loss despite getting the win, as Malachi Smith, the point guard for Dayton, out for the season with a knee injury. At least I've been reading the reports that he's out for the season. And he's a big part of this roster. You know, he was a guy that last year for the Flyers put up almost 30 minutes per game, led the team in assists with 5.6 assists per game. Not necessarily the biggest scorer, but when you lose, a starting point guard like that, a guy that eats up a ton of minutes, it does force a lot of the lineup sort of to take the next roll up and next man up mentality. Now, thankfully, we're only one game into the season. I'm not saying thankfully that the guy got injured. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying thankfully we're only one game in for Dayton's sake, and it will allow this team to have time to develop some talent and sort of progress as the season goes along. You do have a capable guard in Kobe Elvis that can take over. Enoch Cheeks is still a nice scoring option as well for this Dayton team. Like I said, it just sucks that you lose your starting point guard only 7 minutes, or only played 7 minutes in that game, but early in the season in game one. And I think it's going to be big here on a quick turnaround and, having to face Northwestern in such quick succession. This is a Northwestern team that pretty much brought a lot of the same talent back from last year's squad that, was pretty good and that made it to the NCAA tournament, including Boo Buie, and Northwestern looked really good against Binghamton in their opener. They didn't get the cover there, but I still think that there's a very high ceiling for this Northwestern team as we progress. And like I said, I just think that right now, while one player doesn't make a whole team, I think it is just a big loss for Dayton to try to have to, make up for on a quick turnaround against a solid Northwestern team. And I just look for Northwestern to do enough to pull away in this game and sort of win the game, maybe at the foul line late. This is still a solid Northwestern team that was great defensively last year. Dayton, I think, is going to have to rely on their defense to try to get them through a lot of the way now that they have to move on. Without Malachi Smith, but it's going to be tough here. Northwestern was top 25 in defensive efficiency last year with a healthy lineup, and I think they just put the clamps on Dayton here. So give me Northwestern laying the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.